Okay. Hey, y'all. I'm going to give it about 5 minutes because this is kind of an unplanned video. I hope you guys are doing good. Give me a like. Forgive me. I just got off not that long ago. I'm going to drop this a little bit. There we go. Let me raise it up. My head's cut off. All right. Y'all see my boxes. I'm still working on my boxes. I just got off work, so I'm going to give this. Oh, man. I meant to get. Hold on, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. I didn't lose y'all. I didn't lose y'all. Y'all can still see me, right? Can y'all still see me okay? Hey, Flatbed, can you see me? Where you at in the country? Sorry, y'all. Hopefully y'all see me okay. Okay, good. I was looking something up I meant to have ready because I had to do 2 videos. So I done did 2 videos, one for a little private group that I was sending stuff out to about the job, which is good. I'm enjoying it. And we're going to talk a little bit. I ain't going to be on here too terribly long because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet. And I've got to make myself dinner. Which I don't know. I think I'm trying to do a stir fry tonight. I mean, do a stir fry or cheese crisp. I haven't decided, y'all. I haven't decided. But I've done Mexican food for like a couple of days. I'm going to show y'all a dish. I'm going to do it again because I hadn't done it. So when I grew up, and even though my mom was special, she was an excellent cook. And she used to make something. I still like it to this day. You see it in the store, and they call it a bean dip. And it's like a 7-layer dip. And so she would do it with ground beef, seasoned ground beef, refried beans. I think sour cream, if I remember correctly. Maybe guacamole, and then shredded cheese. That's what I remember. So the other day, I didn't really want to do a lot. And I pulled out, and I did my own twist on it, which I may do it because I haven't had it in years. I mean, you can get it in the store, but it's so easy to make. So I went back in the back because I stored during, I told you I was having dreams in the early part, back when COVID, when everything was starting to change and I saw the mass season and the dreams I was having. So I stored food. So I have a lot of canned stuff, like canned chili, refried beans. So I was like, I didn't feel like doing too much. So I heated up some refried beans. I heated up some cans of chili. And I mixed them together and seasoned it. I laid that in a bowl because it thickened the chili and the beans, laid it out, and then I took some sour cream, I took guacamole, I took shredded cheese, and then I actually sprinkled that. I got stuff coming up. Sprinkled that over everything. You in there, Flatbed? Let me know if you can still see me okay. Let me know if you can still see me okay. So I sprinkled that over some stuff, and I got me set up and made my own little 7-layer. My little, I don't know if it's 7 layers. How many ever layers of bean dip I did. So I did the little bean dip, and you can eat it hot. I did it hot initially, and then I put it in the refrigerator, and I've been eating on it cold for lunch for 2 days until I ate it up. So that's kind of what I ate. I'm going to talk about, you said you could, okay, cool beans. Where you at in the country? And I'm going to give it a couple minutes, and then I'll show y'all. Trucker Nikki sent me a gift. She was on a cruise, and I'll show y'all my little gift she sent me. And then I'm going to do the stock thing at the end. But she was on a cruise, and so she sent me some stock stuff. Oh, you still at home? Oh, okay, you chilling. That's right, because you looking at starting something new. That's right. That's right. I'm going to give it a few minutes. So have you found a new gig or no? You got a CDL, you can get a new. I still got to go see. I haven't even done my DOT physical. I still, my CDL side is in suspension. I need to contact them. I got to see. Used to be Arizona only gave you certain time, but this time it didn't say like there was a time frame. But I'm going to reach out and see if I can still renew it, and probably end of this month if I can. Okay, look, I'm not mad at you. What's your temperature? Because we've been cold. We've been between probably the mid to high 30s up to 50. And it'd be cold. Like right now it's cold. I've been having my heat on. And I had my heat at 78. And I think the older we get, sometimes we always cold. Because I'm kind of always cold nowadays. Let me know. I ain't gonna be, like I said, I ain't gonna be on here too terribly long. I'm waiting 5 minutes and then I'll show you what I got. Because again, I didn't do a big alert. And at the end, because I did do the investments. I know a guy living in AZ, he got it. extension into end of 2024. Oh, okay. That might be why, because I haven't done my deal, and it usually told you like you had a certain time frame. It didn't say that, so I'm gonna I need to call them. I think they told me like $30. Once I get the DOT physical done, $30 just to ring it to up because it's late to do my thing. Really don't have any plans on driving, but my attitude is it's there in case I have to. I pray to God I don't have to go back to driving. I don't want to drive. Okay, yeah. So I can't stand your humidity. Your humidity makes me want to shoot myself. I think Florida's gorgeous, at least what I saw of it. I think the farthest I went was Jacksonville to Orlando and then back out. But I'm good. I'm good. I would have zero desire to live in Florida. Plus, no offense, some of y'all is weird. Maybe not you, but especially them youngsters. Well, anyway, I can't stand. There's a weird thought process. Like when I went down there, they had to do with the fake grill. I'm like, bro, this is so ghetto, and it's old. It was so outdated, But anyway, I'll leave that alone. Anyway, I'm going to show y'all this real quick too on here. So Trucker Nikki, she sold her home here, and I guess she's doing some globe trotting, which I get. I haven't been to any of your beaches. It was just driving. PJ, what's up, baby? Anybody come in, give us a like, thumbs up, and share it out. How you doing, PJ? How's your weather? Because it's cold here. It's cold. I'm going to show y'all what I got. So Trucker Nikki has been globetrotting, and I keep in touch with. We have actually physically met because she lives here in Arizona. This is the trucker that I told you her cousin worked with me and Joe at Schwab back in the day. And so I didn't know that. We had been talking over the phone, and then I just brought up and, telling my stories and was talking, and she said, Mona who? And then I gave one name, she gave another. One was her maiden name, one was her married name. So, yeah, so she globetrotting. She just sold her house, so praise Jesus for that because she was trying to sell it. And she's living out of a truck right now, and I think she's just saving up money. I think she's trying to relocate somewhere else, but I don't think she knows for sure. I think she's looking at Texas, but she may go elsewhere. Anyway, she sent me, she's been on a cruise to the Virgin Islands. So she said, I'm sending you a package. Can I have the address? And she sent me a package. I'm going to share it with y'all because it's the cutest thing ever. I already sent her a personal thank you video. But she sometimes watches the channel. So I'm going to shout her out because God bless her. This is how we actually met. And then, y'all, I'm already going to show you what I ate. So in my little care package box, she had these things called rum balls. Y'all, you see it say 8. I'm looking on the back. I'm going to see if I can order these bad boys. They good as a mug. Now she got me wanting to go get some rum and make a rum cake. So my mother, this made me just stop and think. So my mama, I talk about she's special, but my mother was a gifted cook. We have cooks all in my family. And she used to make, from scratch, a rum cake. Yeah, that's all I got to say is yeah. I love rum cakes to this day. And I like them strong. I want to eat the rum to where I breathe and you feel like you're getting drunk. That's not, because usually rum cooks, you're not going to get drunk off of it. But I like my rum cakes that way. However, I can't drink rum. I can't. It makes me feel sick. And I used to, when I first started out, when we were, partying and learning to drink and trying to be an adult in the dumb youth stages, that was the starter drink for me. I cannot drink it now. It makes me want to puke. Ooh, black. Okay, well, let me show you what I got. So she did a little care package. And so she got me this cute little, and I needed this too. I need some of these. She got me, I think these are all tea towels. This is one tea towel, which is beautiful. You see that? That's pretty. It's a little sticky. I'll explain that in a minute. And here's another one. I think this is a tea towel too. Let me put it this way. Isn't that cute? And then a pot holder. And I'm going to put these to the side because I don't want them to get sticky in here. So there's other stuff that was in here that was cooking stuff or eating stuff. So I got coffee, and I'm a major coffee fan. So she got me the Virgin Java coffee, Kahlua cream. Now I don't like Kahlua in my coffee, but I may like Kahlua flavored coffee. I can probably do that. I never was big on the Kahlua alcohol. Some people like Kahlua alcohol. I wasn't, but the smell of this is so fantastic. I think it's going to be really, really good. And then coconut. I love coconut. I like coconut anything. Coconut coffee. Oh, this one. So my nail, it's not that I didn't cut myself. My nail is, it caught on something, so it's a jagged thing, so I don't want the rest of it to tear. So I put a Band-Aid on there until it grows out far enough so I can cut it evenly. Otherwise, it'll keep catching and make it not a good situation. So I'm just putting Band-Aids on it to keep that nail protected. That's all. And my nails are my nails. So no. So my nail kind of split when I was picking up something. So it's like, you know, nail. So it's like, here, I can show y'all because I can put a Band-Aid back on it afterwards. Hold on. I don't know if y'all can see this. Hold on. You see that? I don't know if y'all can see it. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. So, if you can see it. So this part over here is missing and the rest of it's there. So it's jotting down. Maybe that'll be better. Y'all can see it. See, it's jotting down right here. So I don't want it to catch anymore and rip because it's going into the flesh. I don't want to do that. So that's what's going on with my nail. But thank you for asking. So it's not, I didn't cut myself or anything like that. It's just the nail caught on something. I was cleaning and doing stuff. Correct. It split down and I don't want it to rip down to the flesh anymore. That's exactly what took place. All right. And then she sent me some jams. This is one of the jams and it's leaking a little bit. You can see it looked like it broke during the shipment, just that, but it's fine. I'll look at it. I think it's okay. And I'll just double check it to make sure it's not bad because she had just shipped it from there. And they had them wrapped up in these little things like what you do fruit when you ship it. So that one's leaking a little bit, and this is a mango. Look, and I licked my fingers, it stays fine. But it leaked in the box a little bit. And then strawberry jam from there. And then these right here is a white vanilla. Y'all know I make my own vanilla, which I know people have been asking me. I'm going to work on it, but I got to get, a lot of things have gone up, as you guys know, in cost. I got my vanilla beans that I did my vanilla really cheap through Amazon. Well, honey, I don't know what happened between now and then, but vanilla beans is high as hell. So I'm researching where I can get them for bulk. All right. And then a black vanilla, which I thought was very interesting. You can smell that bad boy right there. It's a black vanilla. So, yeah, a little cute little pack. Oh, I forgot this. And tea. And I'm a tea drinker. It's mango, passion fruit, key lime, and pina colada. So thank you, Trucker Nikki. You'll see this. Plus, I already sent you a personal thank you. But she watches the channel from time to time while she's driving or on the road, or listen when she's driving. I won't say she drives. But yeah, so very grateful for that. I think that's just beautiful. I got to clean off the sticky stuff, but I just got it today. So I'm going to clean that one and I'll see if that jam is okay. I'll just try it. I ain't worried about it killing me. So that's it. Job's going good. Y'all know my statement. What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them? So today, I'm just going to share this. We're in a meeting being trained on a very important insurance thing on how they recoup money. The babies. I need y'all to help me. If it ain't TikTok, the attention span is 2 minutes. Maybe not even too long. Maybe 2 seconds. So this man is training. One person puts in there in another chat while he's training how they want to go back to bed. They want to just jump out the chair and go lay down. I'm like, and they say stuff in here as if this company doesn't see what they doing. The second time somebody done told them, lady said the other day, we have the right to monitor. We can see everything on your dang screen. She showed, and I know the recording system has been around for years. It ain't new. And these people treating this just like their home computer. It's absolutely amazing to me. I'm like, where is the level of intelligence? So some of the chats, I say good morning. Sometimes I say good evening. And then I roll out. A lot of it, people can ask questions. I don't get involved too much in it. One, because if they go and pull up stuff, I just kind of don't want to be party to the madness. I look, put my paycheck in my account. I don't. Plus, I'm still learning. So for me to sit up here and try to go answer questions, oh, you guys will support one another. Child, bye. Hey, they still learning what they doing. They don't know what the hell they doing. I'm still trying to figure it out. And based on what I've seen, I don't necessarily trust these folks. We got one guy, y'all done told this ninja to be on the regular screen. He on the black screen. I can't. I just don't have the tolerance. But what gets me is based on how companies are now, these are the people y'all will promote. If they buttholes, y'all promote them. They don't come to work, you promote them. For me, I just want to come in, put my check in my account. I'm going to do the best job I can. If a door open, I'll go through that door. I'm going to trust God on my direction. But right now, I need to learn my regular job, put my check in my account. I'm not trying to be caught up because what I have seen right now, based on my old school work ethic and jobs, several of them ninjas wouldn't be there. I'm just saying, like Mr. I ain't on the computer screen all the time in black or the top of the head, folks. Yep. Peace, deuces. The other ones is, so we had chat today. The man is trying, we're in a training on screen because we work from home. The man is training in the chat that everybody can see, and we had massive management up in here. These folks, for the last 20 minutes, several of them, so there was something that came up. One of them said, oh yeah, I'm a criminal justice major, because he responded to something in the chat. That then opened up where another one of the unique folks turns around and says, oh, good to know. Well, maybe you can help me figure out whose dog is taking a dump in my yard. While the dude is training. So for the last 15 to 20 minutes of the training, these little special folk end up talking about dogs crapping in the yard and making jokes back and forth about dog poop. We're about to have a come to Jesus meeting if I was management. I would have wrote down everybody's name. I would have said the next day, I want you to set up meetings with these people. And we would have had a come to Jesus meeting with that in their file. Don't know what you say, flatbed. Absolutely, because I think they're more controllable. And you know, it's funny. My best friend Jane, her husband was at the post office. And remember how we used to back in the day we used to go postal. We called it going postal. When she told me about some of the politics of the post office, things made a lot of sense because they got some people crazy as hell in there. But it also goes back to that video where I was talking about that one manager at the other job when I had to go through all that madness because I'm just like, this is crazy. I show up every day. Your manager told me how to handle the call, and you tell me, oh, well, even if a manager told you, the hell's wrong with you? I'm doing what I'm told. I'm not a mind reader. If this is how you tell me to handle these types of situations, I can't. But yet you got people coming here smelling like weed, don't show up to work, absent issues, talk to folk crazy. I guess if I was hood, ghetto, and smell like weed and talk to people crazy, I wouldn't have a problem. I don't know, because you ain't bothering them. They done been here 3, 15, 20 years. I'm not understanding. But I tell you what, and thank you, because it really wasn't that much money. And Linda right now, like I said, she like, girl, I was like, I tried to tell you. I don't know how to make it clear. I told you they ghetto as hell. Yeah, flatbed, that's another thing. That's another reason I don't interact too much. So one of the things is I'm not going to play dumb, but I'm also got to learn my job. So I'm going to ask questions and I speak the way I speak. And yes, I've realized that is actually a downfall for me. Is that because when I work, and especially I'm 55 years old, I've got 30 plus years of work experience in some pretty damn good corporate jobs. That is intimidating. And I can already tell that. I had one person I know who's very intimidated. I can already tell who's part of our group. And she has a management background. And she tried to talk to me the other day, all nice when we're in the office. I'm like, I don't trust you. Yeah, I don't trust you. I already got that because I already picked up that I bother you. And I bother you because I'm on a different level. I'm not trying, look, you want to be the big boss of the West? Be the big boss of the West. What I want them to do at 55 years old is let me do my job, leave me the hell alone, and put that money in that account. If I'm not doing something correct, show me, train me professionally. I'll make the necessary adjustments and put that check in that account. And we can be friends. I don't have to have a title. I'm not even worried about that. If God opens that door, cool. I don't need titles. I know some people need titles to feel important, to feel valued, to feel. I don't need that. I need you to put the check in the account, let me do my job, and let me work from home. And if I could be 100% work from home, I can do this job forever. Just leave me alone. Because right now, I'm becoming a massive recluse. I personally don't like going outside my door. I hate people, but on the most part. And let me say, I hate buttholes. We'll get to that in a little bit. Oh no, the Lord woke me up. He woke me up when I worked for Aetna, and because I would always give the benefit of the doubt, and that's what your sister's doing. But there is a point where God showed me you got to walk in discernment. And that is critical because a lot of people do not walk in discernment and they fall, like you say, for the okie doke. You cannot fall for the okie doke. You need to understand, again, I come from that spiritual background. There are spirits behind people. And honey, bye. And if they are intimidated by you, and I learned even from my biological mother after I sat down and understood the word jealousy. Jealousy is a very dangerous word. If people are operating in that emotional space, they will cut your freaking throat because they're jealous of you. Run, don't walk. Leave them alone. Run, don't walk. Because those people are dangerous and they will do some really evil and malicious stuff because of their insecurities, which is a good word. And that's why people are jealous, is because of their own insecurities and maybe they don't have what you have. When you go into that job, you ain't got no friends. That's why my philosophy is F you, I got enough friends. And I don't mean you take that anyway. Frick you, flip you, the bad word. And I not want you using that, but forget you, I have enough friends. I'm not looking for extra friends. And let me tell you right now, where I'm at in my life, me and Jesus can be friends. I'm okay with that. I'm so real that sometimes I know that even people close to me, they have a hard time with it. Because I love Joe, but I'm not going to deal with your family. Nor do I want to hear about it. I can absolutely love you. Thank you, PJ. I'm just not going to do it. And the realness is offensive to some people. I know I can offend. But I see people who are living in such delusion, it bothers me. And I can't. It's just like, that's why I said that when I'm sitting in this room, I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all up here, room, up on this computer with them in the Zoom or the Teams meeting, I'm like, y'all up here and they act like the management don't see it. They act like this is their personal computer. I'm like, are you seriously that stupid? Yes. That the woman had to say yesterday, well, and then somebody said something about what they monitor and how they, as if they gonna question it. And she said, you do remember you did sign this release form when you started with this company. And I put in the chat, it's SF, meaning the company I work for, it's their equipment. Therefore, they can monitor whatever the hell they want. We work for them, and we're in a right to work state. They can monitor any hell that thing they want. Only thing I don't want you doing is come up in my house. But they can monitor whatever they want. Now, I do know some companies will even tell you that if you work for them, they actually can come in and what company was I working for? I forgot what company it was I worked for or I was looking at, and they actually could come in your house and inspect your home and your internet setup to make sure that the equipment was set up properly for the protection of their customer. So they even gave a way to get in your, no, I'm good. But I get it because they have the right to. If you're going to work for them, that may be part of the agreement. But also that's their equipment. Like, yeah, I don't even know what other chats they were having, but I know that they were doing I knew even in my training, when they were doing the classroom part of our training, they were doing some special stuff and having some side conversations that weren't good. And I can tell I'm not liked by a lot of folks because I mind my own business and I'm not going to be I don't partake. And I don't know if I'm doing it as but I'm not part of their little clique. That's a better way of putting it. Because I'm not going to partake in foolishness. Because I don't know who's looking, and eventually that can bite you in the butt. This company, they talk about your brand, and what that means is how you're perceived. And I like I said, I'm minding my own business. I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all can sit up there if y'all want to. and do all this shenanigans. But I'm going to let you know them people is watching. Put the paycheck in the account. I'm going to do my court job. That's why I don't say too much. I say a few things, and that's the other thing. I'm also careful because you bring up another good point. If they feel you are too intelligent, then you get a bunch of folks who jealous, and then they'll gang up on you. They'll get together in order to cut your throat, because that's how they operate. When I was at night, I saw it. It bothered them that this little Negro woman was articulate, intelligent, and I wasn't going to be part of the ghetto pink folk craziness in the job. Delphi, baby, what's up, mama? How's your weather and how you doing? And you may have to go back. I haven't gotten to the investment part. I'm going to talk about that. I told y'all I'll be doing that. So I'm probably going to do videos about the investment stuff on anywhere between Wednesday and Thursday. I'll try to do it definitely before Friday, because Saturday, I think I'm going to try to maybe do standard videos, like a standard live that we just shoot the shiz or talk about something bugging me or just something that comes off the top of my head. And that's why it was funky when it was buffering in the beginning. So I let y'all know, I did my 5 investments. I did that. I'll say that right now. Yeah, Columbus, y'all. Y'all got family in Columbus. Just so you know, I got family in Columbus. I think she's another teacher too. It's a cousin. When I was a kid, I don't know all the details on the why, but I was there for a year with my great aunt and my great uncle. And my great aunt on my mama's side, who was married to a family member, I think I mentioned her, Miss Pearlie's brother. And he had a dump truck business that he did quite well there. He did fat crib. They had a fat crib. That's what I do remember. Anyway, I did my investments. Let me go ahead and put that on here for those who might pop in. Give us a like, thumbs up, and share it out. So I only did dollars. So how I'm doing it, remember, this is my $5 game. Anybody wants to go in with me, you can. Let me preface. And I'm going to post pictures on the community page of my Cash App screen on what I invest in. I'll find a way to incorporate it. I got to learn the Mac, y'all. But I'll find ways to incorporate the actual screen so you guys can see it and see how it's doing. I haven't gotten that far yet. I'm got to do some reading. My goal is to start every other Saturday, hang out at the coffee shop, figure out my Mac, learn about the editing software. One of the other reasons I wanted the Mac, because it has great editing software. Although it's expensive, but there's some cheaper or free versions, but I hear they're a little more intense to learn. The goal right now is to learn the Mac. So right now we're going to have to work with what I got, because again, the goal is to get up to par, but we'll get there. All right. So I did 5. Again, let me preface. I am not a financial advisor. This is a game I'm doing with myself. If people want to join in, you feel free. This is something I got from actually watching some other folks who did this. And I actually hear it on the radio when I drove trucks. And what people would do is take like $5. Some do $5. Some do $1. Whatever, $10, whatever your denomination is you want to do. I'm doing a $5 every pay period, $5. And they were doing cash. If you went to the store, you had cash. You got XYZ money back. You took a 5 or 5s and put it in this, like a shoebox. At the end of 6 months to a year, you then see how much money you would have. And it was quite significant for some people. I'm doing that, but I'm going to do it a different way. I'm going to do dollar investing. So I'm taking $5 every pay period. I get paid bi-weekly. So that's about 2, maybe 3 times a month, depending on if a pay period lands 3 times in a month. And I'm taking it and I'm using my Cash app, and I am taking those funds and I'm investing them. So I did 5 investments this week. I'm starting fresh. I didn't have any investments. I had sold off anything prior when I was playing with it before and just learning the little stock. I am not a stock guru. So if you decide to do this, you can choose your own investments. I'm going to let you know the ones I pulled out. I may not have a specific reason. I will talk about why I may have chosen them, and some I'll just say, oh, I looked at the company, it looked interesting. I'm trying to use the philosophy of if I know the company or the products I use, those are the companies I'm going to invest in, okay? So this week, this pay period week, I did 1 Bitcoin. I'm familiar with Bitcoin. I did 1 Bitcoin, so that's a $1 investment in Bitcoin. I did 1 stock, $1 of Chevron. let me say this, change that app. I did $1 of Bitcoin because I can't afford a share of Bitcoin. I did $1, so I'm doing dollar investing. So I did $1 of Bitcoin, $1 of Chevron, $1 of Amazon, $1 of Shell, and $1 of Exxon. So y'all see I did 3 major gas fuel companies, and then I did Amazon and Bitcoin. So that all together is $5. Next pay period, I kind of have an idea of the companies I'm going to look at. And I'll then look, because I have a list that I follow of companies I'm interested in, and I'll put that on there. So if y'all want to try it, and y'all can choose your own, just, it's up to you. Again, I'm using Cash App. I think Robinhood may be another company that you can do the dollar investing. Your big brokerage firms, I think they require you to actually buy whole shares. So like I do have a Morgan Stanley, I think it's Morgan Stanley, a Morgan Stanley account, which I need to put some money in, which I'm going to transfer over here Friday. And I have a Morgan Stanley. I'm going to start doing, additionally to the $5 I do with my Cash App, I'm going to start doing $5 every pay period over to them. And I'm just going to let the money sit there. So in essence, I'm doing $10 every pay period to something. Either right now the Morgan will just build up. Once it builds up to a certain dollar amount, I may look at stocks to invest in. For them, usually when you're dealing with brokerage accounts, when you do investing, you have to do big purchases. So if the Apple stock is $150 for a share, you're gonna have to pay that $150. Whereas I believe Robinhood, I believe you can check with them. I don't know their software as well, and Cash App allow you to do at least a minimum of $1 investing. So you can do dollar investing, and that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'll just let y'all know which ones. And I may buy some of the same. So I might end up, let's say Amazon, I decide I want to buy another $1. I may do that. I'm going to right now, I know, kind of vary it out. And then once I have a good list, then I may reinvest more into that particular one. Or I may choose something else. But I do have a big list. So I got companies like Pfizer on my list, Apple, the old company I worked at, Maximus. Trying to think who else. Roku. I use Roku. So I have Roku on there. I have Clorox, which is the bleach company. I use Clorox bleach. And again, what you use, that goes back to a friend told me about Uphold. I'm going to check it out. I don't know who they are. Okay, I'll look and see. I don't know who they are. I'm happy with the Cash App because I use Cash App all the time. I played with it. It's very simple. I like the fact they have the Bitcoin on there. You can buy and sell out of your stocks rather swiftly if you want to. Forgive me, y'all. So prayerfully, that's what I'm going to use right now for the dollar investing. I'm happy with it, but I'm just giving other options if people want to get into the game with me. And then a year from now, see how we do. PJ, I don't know about PayPal. I used to have a PayPal business account. I need to check into it. I haven't used PayPal in years. My play niece and some friends work for PayPal, and I almost tried to get on with PayPal. I did an interview with them, but ooh, that's all I'm gonna say. Their customer service was a little bit sketch for me. I could be wrong. Like I said, they were like, ooh, because when I heard how they talked to some customers, granted, I get that, you may have customers that are special. So I want to preface this. One of the things I did like about when I worked for Chase Manhattan, not JP Morgan, because I never worked for them. We had a phrase that we used when we had customers who were buttholes. I'm just going to go there. And so I'm talking to you, I'm being professional with you, and then you talking to me crazy. So we said, I am here for your service and not for your abuse, which I'm a firm believer that just because you're a customer doesn't mean you're a butthole. It doesn't give you a license to be a jerk. And so I think that sometimes is not preferenced when dealing with customers. And I know, I believe that it was a very professional way to say, hey, you need to reel it in. I'm here. If I'm not acting, like I said, if you're being good customer service, you're being kind, you're not being a dick, just gonna put it real, you're not being a jerk, then I'm here for your service and not your abuse. So this is warning number one. It's just like that lady I had with the whole situation at the last company. I'm asking you for information, as a protection for your account. That hey, what's your Medicare number? And you can't give me that. You all over here in left field giving me something with Aetna, and I've asked you 6 different times, and then you talking crazy, and just like, all the balls weren't in the park. And then when I say no, ma'am, then I'm pulled into my, oh, you arguing. Where did you hear an argument? I didn't raise my voice. I didn't. Oh, she got under your skin. Man, I've been called a nigger bee by some of these folks. And this woman just talking crazy and not giving information is not under my skin. What are you talking about? And the way I handle this, and I'm hearing people talk to folks, cray cray. I mean cray cray up in this place. And they walking around here not on any kind of cray. Girl, child, bye. Next, bye. I'm good. So, and like I said, though, it was very culturally biased, in my opinion. And it wasn't white folk. I'm just gonna leave it there. It wasn't them. It wasn't the pink people. It was a whole nother culture, and they took care of themselves. They take care of their own. And do you, boo boo? Because God opened another door, and I'm grateful because he did me a favor because I'm making significantly more money with significantly better benefits, way better benefits, significantly. And I'm working from home 75% of the time, 3 weeks a month, 1 week a month in office. And even where the office is I got to go to is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Y'all be praying. I got to get a new doctor. I called on a referral doctor, but she stopped taking patients over 2 years ago. And one of her patients referred me, but when I called her, the man said, no, she stopped taking patients over 2 years ago. So I'm hoping to find a doctor, probably closer to home, and see if I can find somebody that I like that's similar to what I had, because I really like my doctor, but trying to find good doctors is hard. And a lot of people are getting out of the field because folks are weird, man. People, since COVID happened, we seeing the extra cray-cray of folks. And I hate to bust some of y'all bubble because some people ain't gonna like what I'm gonna say, but I do think Trump might get back in office. I just do. I do. And that's not something I wish for, but I got a vibe. I just got a feeling. I got a feeling. Biden is old. He don't seem like he's all. And Trump is he's old too, but he's such a, he's such a jerk. I think you ever meet those people? Let me just say this, and God forgive me. So it's just like you meet really sweet people. They with somebody who a butthole, they die, but the butthole's still alive. And I know people that's happened to, and you be like, okay, she really was sweet. She dead, but the butthole she married to or was with, that ninja still kicking. It's like the angry, malicious butthole type of people. They just win. I can't explain it. God forgive me, but it just seemed like so. But and also because I think he is who he is, even though I think he's not all. I think he's not intelligent, but I think who he is. He's so obstinate that he'll get back in, and certain folks I don't understand. It's not, but it's in God's hands. So I'm a firm believer that God places kings. So whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. But I'm just telling y'all, get prepared because it's gonna be special. Because I used to just watch him and go, "Woo-wee Jesus," and start laughing and walk away. Just woo-wee Jesus, that baby right there. It amazes me, and people are backing it. But he released a level of cuckoo. So if people were, it was amazing to me because I didn't realize those many people were psychologically weird. But I'm seeing a lot of that now. It like spiritually released something of a level of cray cray, and a level of you got to see where people were because hey, if the president does this, then I can be just the same as the president. And so, yeah. So that's it. I don't know what I'm cooking tonight. I'm still trying to decide. They had T-bones on sale at the grocery store for $4.97 a pound. I really didn't need any more meat, but it was such a good deal. You have to be the family pack, so I got 3, and it was $15. She's gone out the office, and I didn't get to go to her before she left. My issue was you got to be careful with that because she was under a group, and under that group, sometimes they make you refer within the group. You know what? Still got that lamb. I think I put in a video that I picked that lamb up, and I still got that in the package, which I do need to cook. To tomorrow Joe is supposed to come get me, and we're going to all you can eat seafood because I've been telling him about this place. So there's a place called Harbor Seafood Buffet here in Arizona, and they have all you can eat sushi, poke bowls, other Asian foods, the crab legs. And I just found them a while back. I didn't Not even that long ago. I was on my way to the old job filling out the time card while I was on vacation for the new job. And this place was over there, and I was looking, and it said, and I was like, oh, because I just wanted sushi. Well, their sushi's not bad. You pay 20, it's $20, it's 17 or $18 with a drink, 22, and I'm saying drink just, I don't think they have a bar. They might, that's not what I'm there for, but it's $22, 22, $23 on Friday, Saturday, and I think Sunday, dinner, and then Saturday and Sunday, I think, are all day that price, 17 something. And you go and you pay like $23, and all you can eat, go back as much as you want for as much sushi you want. They have different sushi rolls. They have poke bowls. I didn't even know they had the poke bowls. They have a salad bar. The soups. They have some really good soups. They even have where they'll do a fresh stir fry for you. It's not like a Mongolian stir fry, but it's kind of like what they do. You can pick out what you want and they'll stir fry it for you. They have that. They have other stuff, but the main thing is seafood. And Joe's a huge, what do you call them, crab legs person. So I did the crab legs. They were good. The shrimp was really good that I had. They have oysters. The oysters, I was like, the oysters weren't as fresh as I would like. What else did they have? I mainly tomorrow I'm probably going for the seafood. The sushi, maybe some of the crab legs and the shrimp. I really enjoyed that, and they do have a really good. Was it their hot and sour, or either hot and sour or egg drop? I can't remember which soup it was. Very, very good. And like they have others. I haven't even gotten to every dish in there because it's huge. The place is huge. And when I went a couple weeks ago, they had a Asian tour group that was there and just went there and I'm always a proponent that if the original culture eats your stuff, then it must be good. And it's really good, very clean, very nice, packed. And so I'm telling you, the Latino folks and the Asian folks, that place is packed. I think I was one of the few sprinkled chocolate chips up in there, and it killed me because some of the people come with the plates of crab legs, because I mean you can't, like I said, $20. Is it going to be the best of the best? No, but it's pretty good for $22. And especially in today's world, when you go out to eat, you're paying $30, $40, $50. Like if we go over to the seafood restaurant, we're going to pay easily $50 to $80 just eating some, like a crab boil. You're going to pay a lot of money. So I've been doing a lot more at home. Now that I'm work from home, I'm cooking back more home. I did some shrimp the other day. I'm going to make some ceviche. Like I said, I'm going to go in here in a minute and throw something together. I haven't decided what I'm eating. I'm struggling between a stir fry and just doing some quesadillas, or with quesadillas, some cheese crisp, or maybe a quesadilla, or green chili cheese crisp. I haven't decided. And just kind of chilling and watching a movie. And right now I've got YouTube going in the background, and like I said, guys, I don't know if it's just me. I'm really not liking people. I'm like, okay, I'm becoming grumpy. Grumpy never left it. He didn't leave the house to go to the grocery store, and he didn't like doing that. He got to the point when he found out he could have people wash and do his laundry. He did that all the time, and I ain't mad at him because I actually hate going to laundromat, and I'm leaning once things level out, I'm probably gonna have my laundry service come back. You do have some of the laundromats you can do the drop and fold. I haven't tried them. I had a service that would come pick it up at your house and bring it back to your house during COVID. And they still send me stuff, but after COVID, they were giving really good breaks during COVID, but after COVID, so like initially during COVID, I'd pay like maybe $40 plus maybe 10 extra with a tip, so $50 or so, right? After COVID, that price went up to almost $100. So I'm like, I went to laundromat because it don't cost me but 25 at the most, maybe 30, but $25 at the coin laundromat. If I go to the coinless laundromat, it'll be 15 to $20. So I'm like, but the saving of your time and of your frustration and all them little bad butt kids, it's kind of worth it. Because by the time I leave the laundromat, I want to knock parents out. I want to go in there and whoop kids. And I just sit there and I'm amazed that one was throwing balls inside the. I grew up, you didn't throw balls in the house. That crazy chick I had, she gonna knock you out. You don't throw balls in the house. You outside and throw balls. There are proper places to do stuff. But that's not what they do now. These kids can do whatever the hell they want. I'm like, oh, I cannot. And the parenting, the mindset, it's just absolutely it's disturbing. I'm trying to understand, but my understanding is I just don't have it. I just like this is really disturbing. It's disturbing. Anyway, yeah. So tomorrow I got one more day, and then I got one more week of this training, and then I go to my shift, which is 11:30 to 8. Thank you, Jesus, because working from home, I can get up at 6. If I have to go in the office, I have to be up at 4:30 because I get ready and then I have to drive in there. And I like to leave a couple hours early, so if there's ever any mechanical issues, I can lift in because I don't like being late or absent, especially during training. No what? No time to work. What do you mean? Lamb chops and rice though, and I got a ton of rice. So I have a lot of food that I saved. So right now I can shop for myself. I don't. When I say that, there's stuff. Honestly, all I need is fresh veggies, and once I get my garden going, I ain't gonna need very little of that. The only other thing I would need is oil, and right now, like I even buy my oil in bulk, and I've been coconut oiling a lot. I do need to get some fresh olive oil. But I got coconut oil, so I have bulk coconut oil. And coconut oil is great because you can use coconut oil in various ways. Hair, skin, food. And I get the bulk one from Costco. I need to re-up my Costco membership. No time to work. Yeah. What y'all watching too? I'm gonna stop after that. Anybody got any interesting shows right now? I've been watching, so I'm watching some of the kids stuff. One is this Percy Jackson thing. I watched that. I haven't seen a lot that has grabbed my attention. Oh my God, what's it? Reacher. They got a new Reacher series. I watched that. Quartzsite, Arizona. PJ, I familiar with Quartzsite, and there is a guy who I guess he does a lot of van and RV living, that he basically go out there and the land is relatively cheap. There may be what they call BLM land, or land that you can stay on. Arizona, I guess, and some of the other western states, we have a lot of land that may not require you to pay any money to stay on. I believe Quartzsite does have some locations that offer that. What about the home washer? I'm gonna read that in a minute, Flatbed. I can't remember the name, but he's been doing, I guess, living out of vans and cars for a while. I watch some of his videos from time to time. I have my own certain van life people I like to watch. Like I like Chrome out of Canada. I do watch that introvert chick from time to time. Sometimes though she bugs me. She's not in her van right now. She's over in Jamaica or something like that right now. But sometimes she bugs me. I can't. She former military. I forgot her name. Nomadic introvert. I think that's her name. I watch her from time to time. Whereas Tiffany is another one I watch. Tiffany doesn't like just being out nowhere. She does do from time to time, like the, what do you call it? Where she's not hooked up, but you can tell she prefers being at the RV parks. So I watch her from time to time, although she didn't do as many in this last year. I watched her when she first came out. The other one that I've actually started watching, which I enjoy him, is Winter is Blue. I like him because that little Negro can cook. Oh my God. The other day he did some Greek food. He got me wanting to go back to the Middle Eastern market because I'm like, I got to make what he made because it looks so good. He did I think it was a kafka kebab. He did that. And he can cook. Nomadic introvert, she can't cook. But see, I realize a lot of people that watch her, they can't cook either. She be just making up stuff. And I'm like, okay, that's all right. You go right on ahead. She do. Sometimes she be making up stuff. She's a little odd, but then I get she's kind of a nomad. She's an introvert. So I'm probably odd in a lot of I like Winter is Blue. I like his stuff. That brother can cook. I want to cut his hair. I'm not a big Dreadlight fan, but I love that. He really should just do cooking shows. He ain't got to travel in a van. They need to just put him in the kitchen, let him go and just show you some recipes, because he'd come up with something. I'm like, did this ninja just make this gourmet meal out of that van? It is interesting though, because his concept is phenomenal. He work on a TV tray and I knew somebody like him. I knew a white guy like him. It was a gay white boy named Dean. And Dean was like that. Dean could go in and he could have half rotten food in the refrigerator, and you have a meal like it was made at a 5-star restaurant. That white boy could cook. I asked him, I said, bruh, why don't you become a chef? He said, because it would become work. He made me for my 25th, I think it was my 25th birthday, one of the best meals, and he's probably dead now because he was HIV positive. He made me one of the best meals. I don't know if I ever told the story of Dean. He was the guy who was Mormon, gay, and racist. And he met me and cried on my steps and told me how much he loved me and how sorry he was, because we had worked at a company together, which is how we met. I'll tell that story one other time if I haven't told that story. Y'all have to remind me in the future. But that boy, we got to be very good friends, and Dean he told me I changed his perspective on black people, because he said he grew up Mormon, and he said we were taught a certain thing. And he says, you changed my life because you really have a big heart. So but that boy could cook. He could cook. I still remember his stuff. I remember he had a chicken when I helped him move one time. He's moving into a place, long story, but he had a rotisserie chicken, some tortillas, avocado that was on his way out, some onion. That was the best freaking fajitas I ever had in my life. Boy, he put his foot, toenail, toe jam, everything up in there. Our white boy put his foot in it. Dean could cook. And on my 25th birthday, I do still remember the meal. He made me filet salmon. He did a fresh raspberry vinaigrette salad. Oh my God. He did his own garlic toast on the grill, made his own, his little garlic and that. And then the only thing he did not make, but they purchased for me, and I love Marie Callender's, sad they're gone, was a Marie Callender's lemon supreme pie. And I'd never had it until he bought it. And it was, it's like a cheesecake on the bottom, and the lemon, I don't like lemon meringue, but I like the lemon filling, and the lemon filling across the top of the cheesecake in the graham cracker crust. Winner. That, and then he had like a champagne he did with some sort of a child. It was a phenomenal birthday meal. Love Dean. Love. Yeah. So last I saw him, he didn't look good, and that was probably in my late 30s. Before my 30s. I'm trying to remember. It was in my 20s, and I'd seen him, I think, right before my 30th birthday. It was right before I got sick, I think. And I had seen Dean, and he came, but he had lost a lot of weight. We had worked together at Best Western, and then I know he ended up working at the EEOC right down the street from my house. And he was one of the investigators there. And I don't know, he moved up quite a bit. But like I said, the last time I saw him, he did not look good. So I haven't seen him in years. We lost contact. And I'm pretty sure he's deceased because the AIDS was activating. I mean, I know what it looks like when gay boys get AIDS and it activates. And it wasn't good. But yeah, so Dino was good. Let me go back to Flatbed. I thought working for home, but I don't. Oh, you thought about working from home, but I don't think I can work at home huh? Oh, you thought about working for Hamper. I don't know what Hamper is, but I don't think I can wash at laundry. I don't know. Okay. They want you to use your home washer. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. I'm going to tell you that I believe that one of the place that I have, I think they take it to laundromats. Because I would be at the laundromat, the coin laundromat, and there's people from some laundry company, I believe, coming in there using the big washers and washing stuff. Plus, their laundromat does a lot of, wash. My fear about doing that, and we get into something called bed bugs. That's really a risk you take washing at a laundromat in general. But I look at the fact when I go to the regular laundromat, here's what bothers me. Now, I know they take the clothes from this pickup. I believe they take that to a facility because they have an address they go to. And I think it's a facility because he would say, oh, your thing's not here. So I think they have a facility they would take it to. My issue, I could be wrong. My issue is when I see, even at the laundry facility, I don't fold my clothes on the table. And granted, I do it in the baskets. I fold from the basket to the bag. One, because, which is again, home training, ghetto. You don't sit on countertops. These people climb up and sit on the folding tables. The kids, they put them up there and they're walking around on the folding tables. The babies with the pissy poopy diapers are sitting on the folding tables. They eating food on the folding tables. And they have little seats that you can sit your behind on with a table. This is why I'm thinking about going back to my regular laundry, sir. Right now, I'm going to do an order probably here tomorrow or Saturday for Target. Why? And I've struggled because I know Walmart has it, but it's almost like I feel, look, I know Target is more expensive. Y'all, I hate Walmart. I only go to Walmart if I absolutely have to. I would have to be desperate for something I can't get nowhere else. I'm now ready to pay the extra money. I can't stand them. They horrible. Ooh, they horrible. Nah, I'm pretty sure Flatbed, he's gone. He had been, when he got HIV, I was 20. He took me to my first gay bar, so that's to be honest. And he was full-blown gay Mormon dude. He was funny. Sad, but facts. Dean got AIDS back when it was not treatable, or when they didn't have the known treatments they have today. I am more than positive he is most likely deceased because, like I said, the last time I saw him, I knew his AIDS was active based on a side conversation and how he looked. He couldn't even really eat. So he was there. And he did come. It was a birthday get together. It was the last time I saw him. And I gave him a big old hug because I pretty much had a feeling he didn't have a lot of time. His brother also, so tells me some major things happened in that household. But his brother also was gay. His brother had been a gay bartender out here, apparently. And when I met Dean, we were working at Best Western. His brother's AIDS was so severe that he moved to Seattle. Because at a point, Seattle was the best AIDS treatment back during the onslaught of AIDS when it didn't have treatment. They were the best as far as caring, and they had the most, I guess, a pretty good assistance for people with HIV and AIDS. So his brother moved up to Seattle, lived a little bit longer, and it was funny, Dean, after he got liberated from his racism, he like, Shannon, I wanted you to come to my brother's funeral. I thought it would have been awesome to have a black woman in the Mormon church where their bastards are racist so they could see good people regardless of ethnicity. He was so funny because he had grown so much. And he was so funny, and I didn't know his brother. I never met his brother. But he really wanted me to come to his brother's funeral to show the Mormons that black folks was decent folk. And I was like, you're funny. But really good. After you got to know him, he's a sweet guy. Sweet, sweet guy. Oh, yeah, that's going to be hard. Working for people is hard. So I kind of would I don't know what I need to do, but I need to get a side hustle to where I can. Actually, the company I like, the benefits I have here are great. But I'm at that age now, like I said, what I see now and dealing with, I'm like, what done happened? The baby's just crazy. Something wrong with them. Yeah, I'm about to get off of here because it's 60 minutes. Well, flatbed, Trucker Nikki. So what I do is my license is claim adjusting, property adjustment. I got different licensures. Each state is different. But my licensure, my initial license was that of a claim adjustments license. Out of your state of Florida, by the way. That's where I took my testing for, even though I'm in Arizona, because there's two states you can test in, which is Florida and Texas, where you get what they call reciprocity. You can become all the other states that require you to be licensed. You can get licensure based on getting licenses out of one of those two states, okay? And your test is hard as hell, just so you know. But my understanding is you can research. Hey, Kathy, I'm almost done. But you can research. How you doing and how's that weather in Texas? Because it's cold here in AZ. You can research claim adjusters. And my understanding is that you can become a contractual claim adjuster and contract your services once you're licensed to different insurance companies. Trucker Nikki is researching that right now. She found something out about it, and that's what she's looking at possibly doing, which can help you basically contract on your own and run your own business. So that's not a bad idea. From what I can see with insurance, I can see how you can make money. There's a dude, what's his name? He's gay boy too, but I don't watch him for that. I like him. He doesn't do it as much, so I don't watch him as much anymore, but he's very professional when you see him on his business side. His other side is really bizarre to me. But his business side, Michael J. Harris, I think. Look him up and go back and see if you can see his information on insurance. Now, I think he's into life insurance, but that boy's I think he's probably like a multimillionaire based on getting into the insurance industry. So I'm really not sad. I'm grateful to God that it's now. But had I known about this in my younger days, I think it would have been an excellent field for a career choice. And based on people we're talking to who have been with this company 20 plus years that I'm with right now, yeah, you can make some good money and very comfortable, life-changing comfortable. And some of the younger people who are getting it, not the other buttholes that are on here talking about the dog poop, they actually are understanding, hey, this can be a career. One girl just sat on there and said, I didn't realize I came in here with this just being a job. I had no idea this was going to be a career. And when you listen to their story, they're just like me and you. And they were just trying to look, and then they realized, hey, this company's not bad. And what I'm seeing, like I said, I haven't seen a company on this level. I've only worked for probably two other companies that I can see on this level. Those companies, one now is, they're under the same name. Well, both of them are under the same name, but they not run by the same people. So, I was there when it was really great. They ended up getting either merged or taken over. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to get my butt off of here. Guys, oh yeah, 23. We've been, Kathy, real quick, we have been, Arizona, we've been between 30 and 51. Like at night, it gets chilly, but I like mine chilly. So I lowered the temperature to 69 in the house. But right now, I got temperature at 77 and I'm cold. So I'm getting ready to put up at 78 and make me some dinner. And then I got to look at homework and see what's due. Because tomorrow, like I said, I'm hanging with the Joe for a little bit. And then when I come back here, I ain't going to want to do no homework. Anyway, y'all, I want y'all to be blessed. For anybody who comes in, give us a like, thumbs out, share it up. I did put the information about the $5 investment. I am not an investment specialist. This is just something I'm doing personal for fun. I swear 15 years ago, I was looking into that too. You might want to look at it because yeah. So research it. I'm not a financial guru. Also, what I said at the end of my video, if a bunch of folk disappear, y'all, and they tell you it's aliens, it is not. Get your Bible, research the rapture. If you don't have a relationship with the Lord, please get one. And yeah, we are in a very unique season. Also, if you think we are not at war, we are at war. I'm sorry, just to bust your bubble, we just better pray for our country because I don't think it's going to get better. I pray, but we are in a certain season. If you don't know the Lord, get to know the Lord. I believe in the Lord of the Bible, Jesus the Christ, and Christian. And again, if a bunch of folks disappear, I'm praying I'm one of them. And if you left behind, don't take that mark. You damning yourself to hell. Please do not take that mark. And if you don't know about it, read it. Bible. I'm just saying. Anyway, y'all, be blessed. 2 and 2. Peace. See y'all Saturday.